Okay, so now we're getting into two-step problems. So before we had to either just add one thing and we're done, or subtract one thing, we were done, multiply by something, or divide by something, or multiply by the reciprocal. So two-step problems involves doing two of those. Either you're going to do addition or subtraction, and a multiplication or division. So those two. You wouldn't really have two subtractions or two additions. You have one either adding or subtracting, and another step where you would multiply or divide, or even multiply by the reciprocal. So here, typically you want to start out with the adding or subtracting. Okay, so I want to leave. Remember, our goal is to get the x by itself. Okay, so you usually deal with that term last. Okay, so I'm going to deal with the x minus 2. I'm going to get rid of all the numbers on this side. I'm going to get rid of the 2 by doing the opposite. So if it's subtract 2, I'm going to add 2. You got to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, that adds up to 0. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So that goes away, leaving me with just the 3x. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, that was our first step. Our second step, see we got a 3x, 3 times x equals 12. Opposite of multiplication is division, so I divide both sides by 3. Okay, leaves me just a 1x, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so we did two steps. We added 2 to both sides and divided both sides by 3. Now, for any of these equations, you can check your answer by putting the x value back into the equation and make sure that comes out to be true. So we're saying 3 times 4 minus 2 equals 10. So 3 times 4 is 12, minus 2 equals 10. 12 minus 2 is 10. So 10 equals 10. So that's true. So if both sides equal the same number, your answer is correct. All right, so this one involves two steps again. I got a fraction multiplied by the variable, and I'm adding 3. So again, I start with whatever's being added or subtracted, do the opposite. So I subtract 3, so that adds up to 0. Subtract 3 here. Leaves me with the 2/5 x. 7 minus 3 is 4. Now when I have a fraction, I want to multiply by the reciprocal. So 5/2. Multiply that on both sides. Okay, that reduces down to 1x, or just x. Here I can take the 4, divided by 2 gives you 2, and 2 times 5 gives you 10. So x equals 10. I can check by putting that value back in. 2/5 times 10 plus 3 equals 7. Here I can take the 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So 7 equals 7. So that works out. So this one looks like a two-step problem, but I have two x terms in the equation. So when you see that, you want to get it to have one x term. So I need to combine the x terms together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the smaller of the two. 3x is smaller than 5x. I'm going to get rid of that from that side. So this is a positive 3x. So I got to do the opposite. I need to subtract 3x. And on this side, I need to do the same thing, subtract 3x. Okay, over here, that adds up to 0. Over here, 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2x, I'm going to bring down the rest of the problem. So minus 2 equals 10. So 2x minus 2 equals 10. Now this looks like the problem that we've done before. You're going to involve two steps, getting rid of this -2, and then dividing by the 2 to get the x by itself. So do the opposite, add 2. Okay, so that leaves me with 2x equals 12. And the opposite of 2 times x, you divide by 2. So x equals 6. Again, I can double check. 5 times 6 is 30. And minus 2 is 28. 3 times 6 is 18. Plus 10 comes out to 28. So both sides equal 28. So I know my answer of x equals 6 is correct.